Hey guys, how's it going? Let's talk about some things right here really fast that I'm looking at. I'm seeing like a one solution, no solution, infinite solution, and all these things right here. I know that you just got on the video, but if you want to copy these down and write it down real fast and pause this video, you can. And so that way we can talk about it, okay? Okay, hopefully you got those written down. You unpause the video. So let's talk about this. So the word one solution, no solution, infinite solutions. Now think about the word solution. Solution usually means like something that's resolved, like something that's an answer, right? So let's talk about that for a second. So I have three scenarios here of a y equals 2, a 3 equals 3, and a 3 equals 2. And now, believe it or not, this one solution, no solution, and infinite solution can all be showed in number forms like this too. Okay? And if you've been doing equations lately in your class with your teachers, let's say for example 5x equals 10. Well, watch this. You're dividing both sides by 5, right? X equals 2. Guess what? You just did a one solution right there. Because you figured out the only way to get both sides to be the same number is that if x is 2. Because if you substitute the letter x with the number 2, you get 10 equals 10 on both sides, right? So that was your one solution. That is the only number that makes both sides the same. So a one solution is basically this. It's a variable that with an equal sign to a number. Okay? And they all look the same pretty much. So for example, which one would be the one solution? Which one has a variable that equals a number? If you said this one right here, you're correct. Sorry, bless me. You are correct. That would be a one solution. Because look, the only answer for the letter y right here is 2. So y equals 2. That is your one solution. Now, what are some other examples of one solutions? Watch this. What if I put x equals 4? What is the only answer for x? The number 4. Okay. What about the letter t is equal to negative 5? That's also one solution, right? Because it's a variable, or if you want to say letter, it's a letter equal to a number. That is your only answer, okay? Now, let's talk about a no solution right here. So a no solution, okay, is basically the answer is impossible to get if you have an equation. And I'll make an impossible equation right now. And let's put it right here. I have room right here. Let's put 3x plus 1 is equal to 3x. Okay? Now I want you to look at 3x plus 1 for a minute equals 3x. Your goal when you solve equations is to get the letter x by itself. So you need the x's on one side. Okay. I'm going to subtract both sides by negative 3x because these are like terms. I need to get them together, right? So this goes away. This one stays the same. Equal sign on the line. And 3x minus 3x is 0. Pause. 1 equals 0. There's no more x's. They're gone. There's literally no more x's. They're all gone. Uh-oh. So what do I do there? There's nothing you can do because if you did something else, you get the same result, right? So there's no possible answer. So what do you write this down as? This is a no solution, right? This is a no solution. Because 1 is equal to 0, that is not even close to being true. That's like saying, hey, we have the same amount of money. I have $1, but you have 0. We have the same amount of money. That's a false statement. Okay, so the no solution right here would be this one. 3 is equal to 2, right? Because this is a false statement. And when you have a false statement, you have a no solution. So I'll give another example of a no solution. Watch this. So we have 4 is equal to negative 1. $4 is not the same as owing $1, so that's a false statement. What about 7 equals 9? What about that? 7 equals 9. Is that true or false? That's false. Okay, so these are all going to be a no solution, okay? And our reasoning up here, I'm going to write it down, is a false statement with no possible answer. Okay, so a false statement with no possible answer. That's a letter A. Sorry guys, that was really sloppy. Okay, so there is no possible answer right there whatsoever. That is no solution. Now an infinite solution, let's talk about this one. Let's say, well, now that we know this is it, look at this. 3 equals 3. Is $3 equal to $3? Obviously, so guess what? This is the opposite of false statement. This is a true statement. Okay? This is a true statement. And we have an infinite amount of solutions, right? Let's think about what that actually means. So let's say I get an equation that says 2x equals 2x. Let's just keep it simple. Do you notice how both sides are 100% identical? They look the same. Well, guess what? The reason behind that is because they are the same. So if you, let's say you plug in, let's say your answer, oh, someone claimed the answer was 1. Well, let's try it out, okay? Let's plug in 1 for both. So 2, substitute the x for 1, equals 2, substitute the x for 1. So 2 times 1 is 2, and 2 times 1 is also 2. Whoa! 2 equals 2? Let's see. That's pretty much true. So that's a true statement. That's an infinite solution. Okay. So now, let's think about another equation. I'll make up another one. Watch this. 4x plus 1 is equal to 1 plus 4x. Okay. Are both those sides the same? You have to ask yourself that question. Are these identical to each other? I don't think so, because look, the 1 and 4x, they flipped, right? Well, that's not always the case, because look, let's say x was 1 again. Let's plug in 1 for both. So 4 times 1 plus 1. 4 times 1 is 4, plus 1 is 5. Do the same over here. 1 plus 4, substitute the 1. 4 times 1 is 4, plus 1 is 5. Whoa, we got a true statement again. Because 5 is equal to 5. What if we said this? What if x was equal to 2? It doesn't matter, because if you plug in 2, 4 times 2 would be 8 plus 1 is 9. And 1 plus 4 times 2, which is 8, would also be 9. So you get 9 equals 9. You guys see, no matter what numbers you plug in, it would always be the right answer. So it's an infinite amount of correct answers. So that's going to be our rule we write. Oh, that got smudged. We're going to write that rule right up here, okay? Ready? An infinite amount of answers. And underneath I'll put the true statement. Okay? Just like that. So we have our true statement. And if you need to pause, you can pause it right now, because I'm going to turn the page, write that down. And I'm going to turn it now. Hopefully you did pause. Okay. So let's look at some examples of one infinite and no solution, one solution, infinite solutions. So I want you to practice this, okay? And think to yourself, which one is the true statement at the end, which one's a false, and which one only has one answer, okay? So let's go 5x plus 1 is equal to 5x plus 3. Over here, let's go 5x plus 1 is equal to 5x plus 1. And over here we'll go 5x plus 1 is equal to 4x plus 3. Okay. So I'm going to walk through these right here really fast, and I want you to keep up by taking notes and listening. So we're looking for the one solution, we're looking for the no solution, and we're looking for the infinite. Okay? So if I look up here, remember your goal, get x by itself. Okay. So I'm going to subtract 5x from both sides to get the x's together. That turns to 0, and 5x minus 5x is also 0. So I'm left with 1 equals 3. Is that true? 1 equals 3? There's no more x's, so I just have a statement. True or false? What do you guys think? That is a false statement, so this has to be a no solution because you make no sense, dude. That is not true, right? No solution, you make no sense. Think about that. Okay? Now over here, next one. I'm going to draw my line. 5x plus 1 is equal to 5x plus 1. We'll pause. Here's a little trick with infinite solutions. If both sides are identical, exactly the same, you don't even have to do any work. You know this is an infinite solution. That is the nice thing about this, is sometimes you could just tell. So this is an infinite solution. I'll still solve it and show you really fast though. Subtract 5x from both sides. Cancel, cancel. You get 1 equals 1. True or false statement, guys? That is a true statement. So guess what? This is an infinite solution. Okay, this is very true. $1 is equal to $1. Now let's see why the last one is one solution, because obviously we know that. So draw your line like this. Okay. Get the x's on the same side. I have a 5x and 4x. I'm going to subtract 4x from both sides. I don't want to deal with negatives. Okay, that cancels out. And when you have 5x's on the, and we're subtracting 4 of them, just like that, we have 1x left over. So it's x is equal to, oops, and then I also have to get the 1 and 3 together, my bad. Subtract 1 from both sides, because they're like terms you want to be together. And the opposite of positive 1 is minus. 3 minus 1 is a positive 2. And your only possible answer for this to be equal on both sides is a 2. So this is a 1 solution, because x can only be one number. It's 2. Let's see why that works really fast. So 5 and x is 2. Substitute the 2 plus 1 equals, substitute the 4. I'm sorry, the 4, substitute the x with the 2 again, plus 3. So let's see, 2 times 5 is 10, plus 1 is 11. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 3 is also 11. So that is why x right there would be our 1 answer. So this 3 was our 1, this one was infinite, this one was no. Okay? Now let's practice one on your own. I'm going to turn the page again. So go ahead and practice this one on your own. I'm going to give you a 1 solution, a no, and infinite. Try this one on your own. Remember the rules, right? A 1 is 1 answer. Okay. The no is a false statement. And the infinite is a true one. And sometimes you can tell when the infinite is you can just tell with the infinite without even doing any math. It's crazy. So let's go 4x plus 1 is equal to 1 plus 4x. Go ahead and try this one next. Question 2 is 5x plus 2 equals 5x minus 1. And over here, last one, let's go 3x plus 2 is equal to 4x plus 5. Okay, go ahead and try those. You can tell me which one's a 1, no, or infinite solution. You can write it on the side. You can write it up here. You can, just let me know how you do it. You go ahead and pause the video and try those questions out, and when you unpause it, I'll go over them with you. Okay, it looks like you unpaused, so let's go over it. So 4x plus 1. Whoa, look at this side. There's a 4x plus a 1 too. I know this is infinite because both sides are identical. They're the same. Okay? So this is infinite. Next one, 5x plus 2 equals 5x minus 1. We'll subtract 5x from both sides, and you get 2 equals negative 1 left over. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's not true. That's a no solution, because that is false. Okay? Down here, you'll see why it's a 1 solution, because basically there's only one answer for x to make both sides equal, right? Subtract 3x from both sides. You get 2 equals x plus 5. Subtract 5 from both sides. You get x is equal to a negative 3. And there is your one answer. So there's one answer, only one solution. Okay? So there's your answer for that one right there. If you got it right, good job. You are on the right track. If not, watch this video again if you need to. Or you can try this one to see if you get it right. So I'll give you one more chance. Okay? I'm going to do another 1, 2, and 3 right here. And let's see. Let's go right there. And right there. Okay. Go ahead and try those ones out. Tell me what you think about those. Which one is the one solution? Which one's the infinite? And which one is the no solution? Thank you for watching and have a wonderful day.